to having their own way.
In spite of the fact that they might be incarcerated simply because of that attitude.
Absolutely. 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 I mean, if I won't listen to anybody, that means I can't learn from the experiences of other people.
Okay.
Okay? And so there's the problem, I think, that we see evidence of in the two people who are running. Well, I don't really see that really in Secretary Clinton, but I certainly see evidence of it in Mr. Trump, in all due respect.
Yeah, I understand exactly, and I don't think we are trying to say something because of criticism or anything like that, but I think it's obvious to a lot of people that it seems that he might have it going in a real sense, and then he decides to go home and tweet or something like that, and say something that's negative, and then refuse to be corrected in reference to it. And so it seems to me that if the idea is to achieve that office and you're moving toward it, and just as you think that you're moving toward it, you decide to do something that would misdirect you, and et cetera. And so it might be, is there anything that might be pulling him toward that, but when he feels that it might be within his grasp, he decides to do something else to keep that from happening. That's that's the impression that I get, and I felt that way for the longest, and I just wanted to find somebody who had the kind of information that I might be simply looking for somebody to affirm or confirm what I'm already thinking, but that's what appears to me. And since most of us are so involved in terms of watching the television and finding out what's going on in reference to it, and one time the pendulum seems to be swinging his way, and by the time it seems to get there, he decides to go home and tweet or something like that. And I would imagine that that's quite confusing and in a real sense frustrating to some of the individuals that wish he would push forward. And I think that that's what we're seeing, we see being worked out continually.
Yes. And also let me just say that people who are narcissistic, who are determined to have their own way, they most often are vindictive.
Okay.
Vindictive, okay? They most often are prone to try to get even with other people.
Okay.
And so we see evidence